My daughter-in-law, Claire, always introduced me as Mark's charity case mother at family events. She told people I lived off my son's kindness and that I never worked a real job. What she never mentioned, for the last 11 years, I've silently paid 60 to 70% of their monthly bills, their two kids' private school, and, most importantly, I secretly funded 80% of the $380,000 dream wedding they were throwing themselves in Napa Valley. I didn't tell anyone. I wanted them to have their perfect day. The rehearsal dinner was held at one of the most exclusive wineries in California. Claire gave a speech. I want to thank everyone who made this possible, especially my amazing husband who works so hard so we can live like this. Some people, she looked right at me, just ride on other people's success. Guest chuckled. Mark smiled and raised his glass. Later that night, I heard Claire on the phone by the pool. Yeah, after the old bag kicks it, we'll finally get the rest of her measly savings. Then we can upgrade to a real house instead of this starter one. I walked out of the shadows. Actually, I said, you won't be getting anything. She spun around, furious. This is a private conversation. No, this is my winery. I bought it 4 years ago, and I own 82% of the vineyard that supplied every bottle you drank tonight. Her mouth opened and closed like a fish. The next morning, 2 hours before the ceremony, I met with the wedding planner, who I had quietly hired and paid in full. I told her, the bride and groom will be paying for the wedding themselves from this point forward. Every vendor has already been instructed to send new invoices directly to them. The venue deposit, the flowers, the catering, the $72,000 band, all of it. Claire came running in wearing her $14,000 dress, screaming that I was ruining her life. I looked at her and said, you spent years telling people I was a broke charity case. Now you get to live that story for real. Mark tried to apologize. I just shook my head. You co-signed every lie she told. Enjoy your new payment plan. I left before the ceremony. I heard later they had to cancel half the reception and beg guests for cash gifts to cover the bar tab. I went home, opened a bottle of my own wine, and toasted myself. Sometimes justice is served at room temperature.